Game publishers know exactly how to make you buy a game, even when you don't need it. There's a deeper psychological reason why we feel the need to play new games right away. Today we'll uncover why this keeps happening, how companies use it against us, and the simple mindset shift that will save you money and probably a lot of frustration. And trust me, once you see what's really going on, you'll never look at game marketing the same way. Welcome back, I hope you're having a good day. Let's talk about buying games at launch, because we've all been there. You tell yourself you'll wait for the reviews, the inevitable patches after release, maybe even a sale. But then launch day hits and suddenly you're watching the trailers and convincing yourself this time it will be different. And you aren't just excited, it's even more fear of missing out. A while back I saw the trailer for Cult of the Lamb and I thought, there's no way I'm waiting for reviews and maybe even a price drop. Publishers know this and they design marketing campaigns to tap into this feeling, making launch day feel like an event you have to be part of. But more often than not, reality sets in after. A game that's buggy, incomplete, or just not as fun as you expected. And yet, we do it again and again. But why? The answer lies in how our brain reacts to hype and the instant gratification of playing something brand new. But if we can recognize these psychological triggers, we can learn to make smarter gaming choices. Publishers don't just sell games, they sell moments. Limited time bonuses, exclusive pre-order content, and early access perks all make it feel like waiting is not an option. But the biggest weapon in their arsenal is social media. The moment the game launches, your feed is flooded with gameplay clips, memes, discussions, and it makes it seem like everyone is playing except for you. And in live service or multiplayer games, this pressure only intensifies. If you don't buy early, you risk falling behind, missing out on launch week excitement, or like in Marvel Rivals, struggling to find people at your skill level. It's a carefully crafted system designed to make patience feel like a loss, even when logic tells you that waiting is the smarter move. And pre-ordering has become a common practice in gaming. It's no surprise why. Publishers know exactly how to create the illusion of exclusivity. You have things like early access, bonus skins, and pre-order content. They promise you to give something extra for committing before the game even releases. The excitement of exclusive perks can easily cloud your judgment, making you feel like you'll miss out if you don't act fast. And on top of that, deluxe editions often don't deliver the value they claim to. The so-called exclusive content is often just cosmetic items that don't enhance your gameplay. At the end of the day, these limited time offers are designed to manipulate our emotions, making us feel like we're getting a deal, when in reality, the extras often aren't worth the inflated price tag. And if you've ever wondered why reviews for a game often drop just before the launch, it's because game publishers carefully control when reviews are released, often using embargoes to prevent critics from sharing their opinions a bit too early. And this little tactic creates a sense of urgency. And naturally, it makes consumers believe that the game must be good if it's coming out soon with limited outside feedback. On top of that, early reviews are often carefully curated, with publishers selecting which influencers or media outlets get access to the game first. This can really skew perceptions. It creates a false sense of confidence about the quality of the game. And obviously you also have sponsored content and industry insiders. This can also blur the line between genuine praise and marketing. And this, I would even call it manipulation, often masked as unbiased opinions, makes it harder to separate fact from advertisement. This tricks you into thinking you're making an informed decision, when in reality, you're being swayed by strategic tactics. and therefore waiting for a sale can feel like an eternity. There's this constant pull to just buy now, and it all comes down to instant gratification. The rush of getting something new, especially when everyone else is playing already. It hits this little dopamine center in our brain, making it feel rewarding, almost like we've won by getting in early. The first step to breaking the cycle of impulse buying is shifting your mindset. Instead of giving into the excitement of a launch day, try taking a step back and evaluating whether you really need the game right now. Ask yourself this one question: am I genuinely excited to play this? This seems simple, but it can help you critically think about your decision. The second step is that it's important to recognize the tactics the industry uses to prey on our impulses. These tactics are designed to rush you into a purchase without thinking it through. By spotting the limited time offers, the exclusive pre-order content, and so on, before they can work on you, you can protect yourself from making hasty decisions. You can also wait for reviews after a game launch. You can check out gameplay footage or simply just wait for the inevitable discount. Breaking free from the hype means putting yourself in control of your gaming experience. I hear you asking, when is it worth buying at launch? While many games are best left for a few months to avoid post-launch issues, there are certain exceptions when buying at launch that make sense. You can consider the developer. Some studios have earned a reputation for consistently delivering polished products on day one, and supporting them early can feel like a good investment. The most obvious one being Rockstar Games with GTA and Red Dead Redemption, or a reliable indie developer like Supergiant Games. These are developers who have a track record of releasing games that are worth your money and your time. Additionally, if you're a fan of a specific genre or niche game that may not get as much attention otherwise, supporting them early can help ensure their success. Smaller games often rely on early sales to fund their future updates and expansions. So if you're really passionate about helping a smaller studio grow, or just enjoy unique genres that are underserved by mainstream gaming, buying at launch can make a huge difference. Just be sure to manage your expectations and do your research. A thoughtful, informed purchase is always worth it. With all of this said, the key to enjoying gaming without regret is finding the right balance between excitement and smart spending. Instead of succumbing to the hype, take your time to research, read some reviews, and watch gameplay. Don't let the fear of missing out cloud your judgment. Waiting can lead to a much more rewarding experience with fewer issues and a lower price tag. And changing your buying habits means being more intentional with your purchases. You have to understand that there will always be a new game. And if you decide that if a title truly fits your interests and expectations, buy the game. Until next time, and pick your games wisely.